He got sentenced to 32 months in prison for aggressively grabbing a 10-year-old child and sniffing his arm.
You could have told me any type of charges. The last thing I would have assumed that this man got or did was grab a 10-year-old child and sniffed his arms. Memes with disturbing backstories.
Yo, you guys ever see this meme?
I've seen it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that meme always kind of creeped me out, bro. The fact that a little girl could be so happy about a fire in a house, it's crazy.
I know it looks funny, but there's quite the dark story behind it. A lot of the memes that you guys see throughout the internet or in my videos, they're all used for comedic purposes. However, there's a dark side to a lot of them. So today I decided, you know what, let me go do some research and find the dark story behind all of these memes so you don't have to, all right?
What is y'all favorite meme? Like, if you had to single-handedly choose one meme that's like, yo, this is the greatest meme ever. I've been using it in so much context and it's just my go-to. Do y'all know that one meme where the guy is like sitting in the bed licking a lollipop and he's putting his feet up in the air? I think that's one of my favorite memes ever. One of my favorite memes of all time, bro.
Right, boom, boom, boom. Let's begin. First, we have the mugshot meme. This guy.
Wait, is this actually real? This is not like some sort of edited CGI? Because there's no way he actually looks like this, right?
Kind of made this guy a meme throughout my entire channel. Initially, I just thought he was funny looking.
Do y'all remember in like elementary school and middle school, people would search up like the ugliest man alive, and you would go up to your friends and be like, bro, that's why you look like this. That used to be how to pack people up. Just find an ugly person on the internet and be like, this is you.
Googled funny mugshot. I know here I Googled fat mugshot meme, but when I had initially found it, I Googled funny mugshot. And then I found this guy. And then I made a video with him and it got like 15 million views. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I guess people think he's funny looking too. We'll use him. So for the longest time, I swear, I was trying to figure out, what did he do? What is this mugshot?
There's no way that's real. His face kind of looks skinny, but his chin is crazy.
Is this real? Is it fake? It's real. His name is Victor, and he is a 450-pound gangster.
Gangster? The only thing this man is terrorizing is the nearest McDonald's, gang. I don't know, he kind of looks like a Disney Pixar. He looks like Mr. Sakamoto. Maybe that's what he is. He used to be an assassin and he could slim down. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. So what was like his special ability? Like, was he good at absorbing bullets? How was he robbing people? What was he robbing?
450 pounds. How on earth do you get that big? Now, the reason why this mugshot exists is when he was 56 years old in 2013, he got sentenced to 32 months in prison for aggressively grabbing a 10-year-old child and sniffing his arm.
You could have told me any type of charges. The last thing I would have assumed that this man got or did was grab a 10-year-old child and sniff his arms. How did that even happen? You're telling me this big 450-pound dude just walking across the street, boom, 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 looks at a 10-year-old and he's like, oh my God, that little petite arm is just calling my name. And then he grabs it, like just sniffs it hard. What is it about 10-year-olds' arms that turns you on? This man needs help. Imagine telling someone, yeah, I got 3 years for sniffing a kid's arm. Bro, you up there with face temper at this point.
Do you know how utterly terrifying that must have been for that poor child? So basically, the 10-year-old and his cousin were just walking down a bike trail on their way to some soccer practice. Just minding their own business, doing their own thing. I tend to say that a lot. When this guy Victor came out of actually nowhere and was like to the kid, yo, do you want to see my gang affiliated tattoo? So the kid was like, sure.
Yo, can y'all imagine how long it took the tattoo artist to actually tat anything across his body? The amount of ink that had to be used to cover the surface of his fat body had to be insane. They had to probably take 2 ink cartridges. They probably had to use that 2 HP right there. It probably took them 10 sessions to actually get it on his body.
Why not? Not really being aware of his surroundings, not realizing that some 450-pound guy came out of nowhere. So the kid was like, yeah, sure, why not? I assume he said that out of fear, because if I was a 10-year-old child and this guy popped out of the bush, I'm either running or I'm frozen in fear. I assume this kid just was frozen in fear. So when the kid said sure, Victor saw that as an opportunity to grab the child and sniff him. What? If you need to...
I don't understand. What fetish needs to develop? What do you need to see? What needs to happen in your life for you to feel like you want to sniff people's arms? That just doesn't make sense.
Go back and listen to that again to make sure you heard that correctly. Go for it. So yeah, that's the context of this mugshot. Next, we have Wardy Jubert III. Oh my f***ing God. Sammy, while you're editing this, make sure your door is closed. I don't want your mom walking in and you having to explain yourself on what you're doing. So this guy, his name is Wardy, and he was born in 1971. In his personal life, he spent his time being a semi-pro football coach, a preacher, and a nude model. What?
Imagine being a preacher and then on the side you do OnlyFans. Like, catch me on Sundays preaching the religion and catch me on Saturdays throwing and shaking ass. That is a crazy double life to live, bro. If one of the things immediately contradicts the other thing you do, that's insane, bro. Yeah, I'm a stripper on Saturdays. I'm a nun on Sundays.
On earth is that combination? How do you preach religion, go coach football, and be a nude model on top of that too? I have no idea. This meme blew up in 2020 because of, I don't even have an explanation. People just found it funny. I unfortunately did research on this, don't ask why, but this picture was taken in 2009. Oh my god. Get me the fuck out of here. Picture was taken in 2009. It went viral in 2020, but the dark side of this meme is that he unfortunately passed away in 2016 from a heart attack. So rest in peace to this beast. Wardy Gerald Joubert III, August.
R.I.P. I don't know if any of y'all seen his meat. Bro, it looks like an arm, bro. I wonder if any person genuinely enjoys meat that big. Like, I feel like there's a certain inches that you have that can't be enjoyable to someone anymore.
30th, 1971 to December 11, 2016. Rest in peace to him. Let's move on. Okay, next, the tough guy entrance. Sammy will play it on screen right now. Thank you, Sammy. This guy, his real name is Jawad. So in 2015, there was a Paris attack. And if you don't remember what happened, in short, without going into too much detail, 130 people passed away and over 300 people got injured. Now, the reason why this meme is considered dark and has a dark backstory is that this guy, Jawad, got arrested for having some involvement with the attack. So the two—
Yo, you know what's so crazy? People will use this meme not knowing any of the context. Imagine you use this meme with someone who was actually a victim. You over here thinking that this is a random French person, and then you send that meme, and then they're like, this dude was the reason why my family member, you know, something happened to them. That's crazy.
People who are actually responsible for the attack, these two people, he let them both sleep in his flat. He claims he had no idea that they were even plotting this attack, but nonetheless, because of his negligence of being ignorant of the two people who were staying in his house, sleeping in the other room, because of his ignorance, quote unquote, which I don't know about you, that sounds like some bullshit. There's no way you let two people into your house, have them sleep in the other room, have no understanding of who they are, what they do, what they're—
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna casually go into your home after putting a bomb somewhere and not tell you anything. You have to know what they were doing.
plotting. It just doesn't make sense. But because of this, he got sentenced to 4 years in prison, and he got an additional 6 months for talking shit to a prison guard. So yeah. So now every time you see this meme of the tough guy entrance, just think about the context. There's a reason why I don't ever use it. Crazy. Next, the woman yelling at cat meme. This one. Oh my god.
Bro, I love this meme because the contrast of it is so beautiful. It's like someone is screaming and the other person is just chilling, bro. This is what it kind of reminds me of, bro. I love this meme. That's what it's similar to.
First and foremost, why is she yelling at the dog? What did the dog ever do to her? He's just sitting there minding his own business and she is so angry. Jokes aside, this picture has a double backstory. So there's two dark memes involved with this meme. The reason why she is so angry, her name is Taylor Armstrong.
Taylor Armstrong? Nigga, her face is strong. Do you see how rectangular her shit is? I've never seen a face so perfectly rectangular. She looked good in the meme though, I'll say that.
And this picture of her yelling came from a show called Housewives of Beverly Hills, specifically season 2, episode 11. Yeah, I looked into it and I had to watch the episode to get more context, and it's kind of messed up, you know. Prior to this situation, in her real life, outside
Okay, she looked bad here, bro.
the show, so her personal life, she was going through a pretty abusive relationship, and she opened up to the cast on the show about it publicly and privately. So what set her off is this lady, Camille Grammer. Her last name is unironically Grammer. The yelling lady, Taylor, talked to this lady about personal stuff off camera, about what she was going through, and just opening up to her, you know, telling her secrets about herself and whatnot. So this lady sat there and she like listened to her, comforted her, took care of her. But the second that the cameras turned back on, she exposed the private details that was only told to her.
Oh, that is so lame, bro. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all some red flags that you should be aware of. Be aware of any person that is cool with other people and talks shit about them. Not even talk shit. If you're talking to someone else and they're talking about their close friends in a bad light, watch out from them, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all ever meet someone and you're like, yo, bro, wait, aren't you cool with that person? But you don't say anything because any person that blurs out their friend's business, I know not to tell you anything. I just know.
To the rest of the cast and was talking shit about her. So imagine this. Imagine you're opening up to somebody, you're telling them personal things about yourself, expecting them to one, keep a secret, and two, be understanding of it, just for that person to go out and be a dickhead. That's why that lady was yelling. Now the second part to this meme that is unfortunately soul-wrenching involves the dog, aka the cat, whose name is Smudge. Smudge the cat. There's nothing wrong
Wait, something happened to both of them?
with him. He's just a good boy. Shout out to Smudge. You know what? I'm actually gonna give a shout out to Smudge's Instagram. Well, clearly he doesn't need a shout out. He has 1.5 million followers. His Instagram is bigger than my Instagram.
I'm getting a cat, bro. I need to get a pet. I genuinely do.
But it's not about Smudge. It's about an alternate version of the meme. This one. That is not Smudge. This is a different dog, but it's an alternate version of the meme. Right here, this dog's name is Thurston Waffles. Oh my god. What a stupid looking cat. What are you looking at?
Huh?
So,
Show me.
it's just a cat who has a funny meow.
Do y'all find pet memes funny? Funny enough, when I was growing up, I thought those were the most overrated type of memes, bro. But then now I'm like, yo, these are actually funny. It'd be so random. Like dog memes be funny to me now, bro. I used to think they were always bought. Like I'm like, how are people laughing at these?
You'll just keep making that sound. Really? Till daddy's head explodes?
Oh my god. Oh man. Yo, off topic, but this cat kind of looks like Ash's girlfriend. Look. Anyways, Thurston Waffles, this good boy over here, was born in 2007. And in 2022, he got diagnosed with nasal cancer. And in September 2022, Thurston Waffles unfortunately passed away. That hurt.
No! Nasal cancer is crazy, bro. To think pets could get cancer too is insane. R.I.P. the cat, bro. Wow.
Oh man, such a good boy. Rest in peace, Thurston. Rest in peace. Man, it's something about animals that just look at him. This poor boy, man. Anyways, let's move on. Next, Bonk Dog. This boy. This is the Bonk
Don't tell me he died. Don't tell me he died, bro.
Dog. A good ass boy. Just look at his face. The dog's real name is Baltzy, and he was born in 2011. The dog became
What do y'all think is the coolest dog breed, bro?
famous because of quite literally just this meme. Bro, I don't know, man. The internet finds the most random things funny. It's just a stupid dog sitting with a Photoshop baseball bat, hitting another dog that says bonk. That's all there is to it. In 2020, the meme got famous. Even I used sound effects as a result of this meme. You know, this one, that's from this meme. Once again, unfortunately, this poor boy got diagnosed with cancer as well.
Damn! Why all the meme pets getting cancer, gang? Bro, cancer is terrible. You telling me we can't even find a cure for animal cancer? As humans, we're coming up with ChatGPT, AI. We coming up with planes. We can't cure cancer? Of all things? Sad, bro. Am I the only one that believes, bro, we actually have the cure to cancer? I feel like that's a conspiracy theory that doesn't even sound crazy. I genuinely feel like we have the cure to cancer, but people pay more money without the cure for cancer. If y'all had the cure to cancer, do y'all think the government would actually find you and end you? I don't know why I feel like I'd be scared to find the cure for cancer, because I feel like once people find out, they want the money to themselves, bro.
And he sadly passed away in August 2023 during surgery at the age of 12. And the owner announced it saying he fell asleep this Friday morning. Man, I may not be able to show it properly, but there is something that destroys me about seeing pets pass away. Rest in peace to this good ass
RIP.
boy. Next, this meme. This one is pretty funny, but also kind of messed up.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Will Smith's ex-wife literally caused the downfall of this man, bro. I feel like his stocks dropped down so much after all those events, especially after the time he slapped Chris Rock, bro. He just went spiraling. Wait, do y'all remember when his wife said, "Oh, I ain't rock with what he did"? Imagine confronting a dude that disrespects your wife and your wife said, "Nah, I ain't rock with that. I'm never talking to you again."
So basically, this is Will Smith. We all know him, one of the most famous people on this planet. His ex-wife, Jada, the woman who was responsible for why Will Smith slapped that guy from Madagascar, she has a Facebook show called, I don't actually want to promote it, matter of fact, but it's called Red Table Talk, where she basically just yaps. Like, it's basically a podcast, but she invites people on and just...
Have any of y'all ever seen what Will Smith's daughter wrote to Tupac? As a dad, that shit would break me, bro. I feel so bad for Will Smith. I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and me could be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Do you know how crazy it is for your daughter to talk like that? I am your mom's husband. I am your dad. And you're talking to another nigga you never missed and said, "Come back so mommy could be happy." That means she was talking about Tupac to her daughter like crazy. Shout out to Will Smith, bro. I don't know how he handled all that.
I don't know. I guess there's a demographic for it. So back in July 2020, she brought our boy William to address her relationship with him. They were together and then they separated, but they weren't divorced, so they were still married. So on this fucking stupid Red Table Talk, she's basically just yapping on and on about justifying her cheating on Will Smith. And Will Smith's ass, sorry, I actually like him, but in this video, I was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm actually gonna pull it up right now.
Imagine your girl cheats on you with a dude the same age as your son. That's practically what happened, bro. It's terrible.
But, you know,
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
as far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened? An entanglement?
Yes.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The term like, oh, let's take a break is so wild to me. What do you mean, bro? If y'all take a break, does that give you the excuse to cheat on one another?
Yes.
He can't even sit there with any conviction in him being like, entanglement, aka you cheating, but I don't want to step on your toes so you don't get upset at me in public. Oh my God. Her definition of entanglement is a softer word for cheating on your husband, basically.
And like, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner.
Oh, shut the
Yeah, so the way you were healing is by getting dick. If you gonna end it, just end it. Just separate.
man. This girl's trying to sound like such a saint. Unfortunately, I'll explain. This is August. He is 20 years younger
I think he's gay. Imagine your girl cheats on you with someone that doesn't even like women for real.
than Will Smith's wife. This guy became close with Will Smith's family as a result of his son, Jaden Smith. This guy, they were friends. And
Oh my God. So this is one of those scenarios where you invite your friend to your mom's house and then your mom hits on them. Oh my, yo, Will Smith, stay strong.
while they were still married, Will Smith and Jada Smith, she basically separated from him, didn't divorce him, and cheated on him with her son's friend. And she called it a entanglement. So guys,
What does entanglement even mean? At least be more vulgar with your words. You slept with them. Just say that.
her definition of being unfaithful is just an entanglement. It's not a big deal. Happens to the best of us. Look, we were healing our relationship. I wanted to be a good person and he was going through some tough times. You know, I was looking after his mental health, you know, August's mental health, as she just said. And as a result of me doing that, shit happened. It was an entanglement. Why are you so upset, Will Smith? Grow up. You're being so toxic. Why are you being so toxic, Will Smith? Why can't you just accept me for what I want to do? Dickhead. Anyways. Guys, it's 5 in the morning. I'm not kidding. It's 5:28 in the morning. I'm giving myself the pass today. So anyways, allegedly, this kid August was going through it. So Jada, being the fantastic human being that she is, decided to care for him because August definitely needed to go to her. No other human being alive, not a therapist or one of his friends, he had to go to his friend's mom. He had no ulterior motives or anything. Of course not. How could you possibly think that? He didn't want to sleep with his friend's mom. You can't be thinking that. That's
How would you feel if your friend slept with your mom? We're not friends anymore. As a matter of fact, I might beat you up. So I don't understand how Jaden Smith was even cool with this. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it's weird for your friend to even be with your sister, bro. I feel like there's certain boundaries you have to set.
just absurd. So anyways, this entire video is her just yapping about this entanglement. It's basically her just justifying her actions. And Will is sitting there, not speaking a single word that is truly on his mind, not showing any of his clear dissatisfaction with the situation. He's just sitting there, accepting it. Look at his face. He's just like,
when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really,
know?
really sick, yeah.
And
I don't think I look at any girl like, oh my God, girl, you must be feeling really sick. Let me help you and give you some dick. I don't think that's an excuse to be romantic to anybody. Oh yeah, they're feeling sick. Let's smash.
oh, he was really sick. Why are you agreeing with her? For God's sakes. He's sitting there basically justifying her actions for her. Like, oh, he was sick. It's fine. It's cool. Like, I'm okay with it. He was sick. You're being a good person. It's all good.
Anyways, YouTube, those are memes with disturbing backstories. Let me know if you know of any other meme with a disturbing backstory. Make sure you guys subscribe. Road to 1 million subs. Check us out on Twitch. Check out the gaming channel. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Black shirt for life. Love y'all. And peace.